Hey Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel. This is Kathy, and thank you so much for watching. I'm here to do your reading for love and relationships for September 2018. This is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates with you and leave the rest. Also check your moon and rising sign, and if you would like a personal reading, I will leave all of my information down in the description box. So I just want to say a big thank you to all of you for watching and subscribing and commenting. I really appreciate it. And today I'm going to be using the Witches Tarot for the main read. And I will list all of the cards I'm using down below and where you can purchase those online. So this is a love and relationship reading. And how this works is there's two sides here. The side over here will represent you, Sag, and your energy. The other side will represent the other person, okay? By other person, that can mean your partner, your girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, significant other. If you're not in a relationship, it can just be the person that you're thinking of or you have a crush on. It can even be an ex-partner. So it's basically whoever you're thinking of while you're watching this video. And then we'll have two cards here for the outcome, for the relationship, and the potential for it for the month of September. So I've already shuffled and meditated over your cards, Sag. We're going to go ahead and get started. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, you have the Chariot. So this is your overall energy going into September, and I feel like you are taking back control of your life, okay? You're taking back control of your, not just your love life, but your life in general. I feel like for a lot of you, Sag, things have been out of control lately. You may have felt very scattered and felt like things weren't going the way you wanted them to go. I feel like this is you, you're taking the reins back. You're deciding where you want to go from here, and whatever that direction is, you're going to make it happen. Okay. Now you may be dealing with a Cancer, which is a water sign. Now some of you also, you might be moving, like physically moving, or planning on moving. You might be looking for houses. This could be in a different city, a different area that you're looking to move to. Okay. Now, also at the bottom of the deck, you have the Page of Swords in the reverse and the Six of Pentacles. So for some of you, the Page of Swords often talks about somebody spying on you, okay? So you could have your partner could be spying on you through social media, or vice versa. You could be doing the spying. With it in the reverse, it does talk about things that have been said, but have not been put into action, okay? So this could go either way. This could be your partner promising you things and not following through with that, or that could be you Sag. But it is a lack of action. But with it next to the Chariot here, I'm feeling like, because I feel like this is your energy, Sag, so I'm feeling like this might be your partner. You also have the Six of Pentacles here, which means I feel like you've been very generous in this relationship. You've been very giving, not only of your time and your energy, your love, but also your resources. You may have helped your partner out financially recently. That you could have helped them. They could be having some financial difficulties and you've helped them out. Or they could be the one moving and you've helped them out financially with their moving. Okay, so we're going to see what's going on here for you. Now, the first card you have represents your energy, Sag. And you have the Wheel of Fortune. And in this deck, it's called the Wheel of the Year. This is a great card for you, for your energy to start off with. The Wheel of Fortune talks about good luck. It talks about fate. It talks about karma. The wheel is always turning. So I feel like you've been having a lot of difficulties this past year, or even for some of you, the past 2 years in your love life. Things have either not been moving at all, or they've been moving very slowly, or they've been stagnant. But I feel like you've had a lot of bad luck and just not a lot of forward movement in your love life. And I feel like that is changing for you this month. Things are starting to move. And a lot of that I feel is coming from you. I think you're ready to, move on to something better. Whatever it was that you were stuck in, I'm feeling like, Sag, you were either stuck in a bad relationship, or you were stuck in not wanting to be in a relationship. Whatever that is, I'm just picking up the energy that you felt stuck. I feel like that those gears are just moving. They're finally starting to turn, and things are starting to move forward in a positive direction. Okay, and you are part of that change, with the Chariot here. This is all about you being in control and taking back control of your life, and saying, you know what? I don't want to be stuck anymore. I want to go forward. And if that's with a particular person, or if it's, maybe you want to move away from a relationship, whatever that is, this is a general reading, so there's many different scenarios, but whatever that is that you've decided what direction you want to go, and the wheel is turning, the wheels are spinning. This Chariot has wheels on it. You can't really see it in this particular card, but there's 2 wheels on this Chariot, and those wheels are starting to move. You're ready to go forward. Okay, so some good energy that you're having, Sag. We're going to see where your partner's at, or the other person. Okay, so the other person is coming in as the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So you could be dealing with an earth sign. That would be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But this person is being very stubborn. Okay. You guys are like almost this polar opposite energy. All right. They are not moving. They are not budging. They're not moving forward. They may not even be talking to you at this point. There's something that is preventing them from moving forward. I feel like they're stuck in the past for some reason. It could be, something that happened between you two that they haven't gotten over yet. But whatever it is, they're being very stubborn. Okay. They're just stuck. They're in that energy where they're stuck. I feel like there's some fear going on in their part. Some fear of, fear of the future, perhaps fear of commitment here. But they're not coming towards you. They've backed off. They might not be communicating with you at this time. So there's definitely some stagnation here on their part. Okay, so the next card you have, Sag, represents your emotions. And you have the Ace of Cups in reverse. So I feel like, I feel like for some of you, you've been putting in a lot of effort into this relationship, and you haven't been getting that back. The Ace of Cups in reverse is where you're feeling like your cup is empty, okay? You feel drained. And this can be emotionally, but it can also, I'm getting for some of you, you're feeling physically drained as well. Like you've just tried very hard to make things go forward, and it's not been working. So yeah, this is definitely stagnation. Not moving forward emotionally. Now there's some very conflicting energies here, guys, and I know it's kind of confusing because your overall energy is the Wheel of Fortune, but emotionally you have the Ace of Cups reversed. So even though you want to move forward, emotionally you're feeling drained, you're feeling tired, you're feeling like you've given so much. Do you have any more to give to this person? Because in their energy, they're not giving back to you. Okay? They're not giving back that effort that you've been putting in, and they're not wanting things to go forward. So you're very frustrated with that, okay? Ace of Cups reverse can also indicate that there needs to be communication. There's a lack of communication here. Somebody needs to make the first move, okay? This can be a stalemate situation where if there was a fight, if there was a breakup, you're both kind of waiting for the other one to apologize or to, make that effort. And with the Ace of Cups reversed, that can be that apology is not coming in, or Sag, you're not ready to apologize, or you are waiting for them to apologize, okay? So there's a lot going on here, but you're just feeling very, very emotionally exhausted right now. Okay, so the other person, they're showing up as the Knight of Wands reversed. And this represents their emotions. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is that there's some type of obstacle in the way for them. All right. They're seeing an obstacle here. With wands, it's often about passion. It's about creativity. It's about movement. I feel like they're feeling a lack of passion. They might be feeling like they don't even want to try anymore. But there's definitely an obstacle, and it can be a real physical obstacle that's in the way, but it can also be that they are just emotionally blocking themselves from you. Now it's interesting because you had the Knight of Pentacles, and now you have the Knight of Wands. For some of you, and I don't think this is for a lot of you, but for some of you, Sag, you might be dealing with two different people. Okay? One could be an earth sign. One could be another fire sign like yourself. So if that's the case, take this however it applies to your specific situation. If you are dealing with two people, they're mirroring each other. They're very similar in the fact that they are not coming forward, or that there's a some type of block in front of them, that they're not able to come to you or meet you. That could be that they are already in a relationship. It could be that they're emotionally unavailable. They could have unforgiveness. There's many different scenarios. If this is just one person you're dealing with, they have a lot going on. They have a lot of issues they need to work through. Okay. We're going to see where this goes, though. So the next card you have, Sag, is going to represent the actions that you're going to take in the month of September. And you have the Temperance card. So this is a really beautiful card, Sag. This is your card. The Temperance represents Sagittarius. And it talks about healing. It talks about you can see the water there. And you can see how she has one foot in the water. There's something you're emotionally healing from, okay? It can be this relationship. This relationship could have been very toxic. This person can have a lot of negative energy, is what I'm getting. And you're trying to heal from that. You are trying to forgive them. You are trying to make things work. With the Temperance, it's all about blending things together. And another big thing with this card is you're learning patience, okay? You're doing a lot of work on yourself. You have some really good cards here. You have the Temperance, you have the Wheel of Fortune, and you have the Chariot. These all represent you, Sag. These are major arcanas. These are 3 really, really good major arcanas, okay? So you have the good luck, you have the fate, the karma, you have the healing, the patience, and you also have the Chariot, which is the ability to take back control of your life. So again, you've been through a lot these past year or two. You've done quite a bit of healing, and you are ready to take action. The question is, are you ready to move away from this person? Or are you wanting to give it another try? Are you wanting to get back together with them? Because you've done a lot of healing. You've done a lot of inner work. You've done a lot of soul work here, and I feel like you've really connected with your higher self. Temperance is a really, really powerful card, and it's your card. It speaks of your energy, Sag. So I feel like you're learning how to better balance things in your life. For some of you, you might have been working very hard, putting a lot of effort into your work and not balancing that out with your love life or your, just your personal home life. And I feel like you're ready to get a better balance with that and have more time to really enjoy things in your life. Okay. So a lot of this is a major month for you, Sag. A lot of major changes going on. We're going to see what the other person's actions are. And they have the King of Wands in reverse. Okay, so here we have another fire sign card in reverse. We had the Knight of Wands in reverse, and now we have the King of Wands in reverse. So your partner, Sag, is not budging. They're being very stubborn. They're being very selfish. Okay. Whatever it is that's happened here, they're not forgiving. They're not wanting to, take that first step towards you, or to even, I feel like they're not even wanting to talk it out or try to compromise in any way. The King of Wands in reverse can be very selfish. They can be very impulsive and make decisions without thinking. So they might do something, very drastic. They might just, cut you off altogether, or they might say something that's really out of character, that's, very hurtful without thinking about it. So they're very upset is what I'm getting. They're very upset. They're angry. They're not ready to compromise. They're not willing to talk things out. They're just really being stubborn, okay? And there's not much you can do about that, unfortunately, Sag. You are being patient, though, with the Temperance card here. You're being patient, and you are, as much as you want things to move forward, you're giving them I feel like you're giving them their time and their space, and, you're really just trying to focus on you and what you can control. So we're going to see what the potential outcome is here for you guys for the month of September. And you have the Eight of Swords with, this is the Romance Angel card. It's safe for you to love. And it says, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Okay, so I don't really see, I see this as a stalemate, for the outcome in September. I don't really see a lot of forward movement here. This is feeling trapped. This is feeling stuck. This is feeling like the victim. And, this could be the other person playing the victim and being very dramatic and, very selfish is what I'm getting. They might totally not be communicating with you. For some of you, Sag, they might have completely cut you off from any type of communication. I feel like they're purposely trying to hurt you, trying to make you feel bad. Whatever's transpired, they're very upset, and they don't want to talk about it. They don't even want to, they don't even want to talk about it or listen to what you have to say. So this is some difficult energy. But with the Romance Angel card, it's saying it is safe for you to love. So, Sag, a couple things, that I'm seeing here is that it might be time for you to walk away from this person. If they really aren't going to open up and forgive and forget or even talk to you about what's happened, you don't deserve that. You deserve much better. But this doesn't look like a safe environment, So for some of you, I feel like you might be moving away from this person in the month of September, with the Chariot card here. You may have decided that it's time to move on. It's time to move on to something that better serves you. And if that's with being alone, then perhaps that's what you are going to choose. Okay, Sag. I do want to pull you an additional advice card for the month of September. And I'm just going to shuffle these cards real quick. Okay. Okay, so the card you got, Sag, is number 2. And it's called Refusing to See. And I believe this corresponds to the Two of Swords in the tarot deck. And this is you needing to make a decision. I feel like you have felt stuck in this relationship. You've not wanted to see the truth and what's really going on. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's been very difficult because there was a lot of love, or there still is a lot of love for the other person. But they're not giving back what you've put in, and there's a lot of issues that they need to work through on their own part. And you know, as much as you love them and care about them, you can't fix that. You know, you can't fix whatever it is that they need to fix. You have been very patient with the Temperance card. But this might just be the time where you need to let go and move forward. But a very important decision that you're going to have to make here in the month of September regarding this relationship. Okay? So there's your reading, Sag. I hope you enjoyed it. If this resonated with you, please leave me a comment. I love to hear and read all about your own personal situations. And if you have any questions, feel free to jot them down. And if you'd like a personal reading, you can email me for that. I'll leave all of my information down below. And please hit that subscribe button and do like and share and comment, guys. And thank you so much for watching, and have a great rest of the month.